with Brad Clark, who's a spiritual leader in the community, and Miriah Corso from Aware to talk about AfterGlow, a teen exclusive, something new this year to Ipswich Illumination.
Yes. Miriah and I have been giving some thought to this, and it's a fun challenge to think of envision actually a setting at the, as you say, the bottom of Summer Street by where summer and water come together, creating a place, and in that place, as much time as we have to try and create this event, what it'll be. I personally, and I'm going to just say a little more and then hand it over to Miriah. Sorry about that. Am keen on seeing if I can't encourage our teens, and it's not exclusive to teens actually, but all of us as human beings to be able to remember how we have a capacity to tune in to that which is here the language fails, enduring, reliable, trustworthy, and I might say in a moment here about conscience, and it's a word that I've come back to time and time again based on a story that I could tell in a moment, that we all have a capacity within us to tune into that which is helpful. And so AfterGlow will be a creative challenge to see if we can't together attune our senses to that source. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to.
Point of clarification.
Yes.
I know that you're talking in broad terms for human beings to go through this reflective process, but AfterGlow is in fact
Indeed.
a teen exclusive.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miriah, tell us about your interest in participating in this event.
Well, I'm just connecting to how we don't have to do it all by ourselves. And Brad and I talked a lot about bringing the elements in. We'll have the water, we'll have the fire, we'll have the earth beneath us, and
Sky
air,
above.
sky like supporting us.
Yeah.
So my vision is just a space that feels brave is what I'll say.
I love brave.
And an opportunity to release maybe what is in the way of what, can be opened up and just explored a little bit.
Awesome.
Yeah, one thing we're working on is it's always nice to actually do something, not just sit and listen, but to stand up and walk forward, and so we're imagining important, and ceremony is such an important thing because it allows us to do things that no other medium allows us to do, but to walk through something mindfully and intentionally. And so the idea of feeding the fire with that which might be blocking is a theme that we're developing.
Yes,
I think it'll be a surprise to us even
Cathartic.
when we get there.
Yes.
Cathartic. Right?
Yes. So I'm just going to give a couple of the logistics to give more of a tangible expectation about what we're talking about. So AfterGlow, the teen exclusive, takes place on the night of Ipswich Illumination's grand finale, which will be Saturday, October 27th. The majority of the events on that date will be taking place down at the wharf, and there's a bit of a maritime history, heritage, and cultural theme going on. The headline performance for the evening, although the day lineup is just chock full of really great musical and other artistic opportunities, will end with Mamadou playing reggae, Mamadou reggae, and which has sort of a calypso Caribbean feel. And then once that sort of crescendos down at the wharf, the teens will be invited to transition, to walk down Water Street. The bonfires will still be glowing. There's this lounge, how did this all of a sudden appear, right? Lots of kind of cozy, comfortable living room couches and a carpet, bonfire. Ravi Saroy will be there to sort of welcome and call us to attention with his gigantic gong and a vibrational sound bath, right? So that we are all together feeling that same vibration. And so this is the context in which this work is being done and offered and celebrated. So
big part of ceremony is setting the scene.
Yeah, and so much energy, just connecting to that vibration and what's going to come from that. That's
Yes, yes.
and more.
Yeah, this idea that we're so not in control of
Yeah.
it, right? I love that, right? It's like trusting
Yeah.
the community.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
A collective effort for sure.
yes,
Yeah, collaborative.
yes, yes. And this kind of plays with some of the programming Brad and Miriah, I know both of you and myself and members from the Y are doing around trying to create some community support for our middle schoolers.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, in fact, we're actively with Superintendent Brian Blake and others working on a plan for Monday through Friday, 2:30 to 4:30 venue. Maybe it'll be an extension in some way of the lounge to be happening at Boone Hall, but we'll see where that goes. But there's certainly a great need for it, and I do hope that, and I'm actually very optimistic that collectively, collaboratively, we're going to get all the resources together to provide middle schoolers a place to be themselves and hang out and be together.
Awesome.
So,
Well, it's a
yeah.
privilege and a comfort to be in community with both of you, and it's really fun too. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Kerrie.
Yeah, thank you.